everyone, how are you all doing today? This is your girl Adeshewa, and yes, we are back on the show straight up with Shewa. How are you all doing today? Happy Sunday to you. Yes, today I'm going to be showing you a fashion tip at the end of the video, but now let's go straight into our topic. We are going to be talking about the saying, men are visual and women are emotional. Yes, that is the topic today, and I want us to think about this. When your man sees you at first, I'm telling you the truth, it's not your behavior he has seen. Only if he had known you for a long time and he has really known your behavior and attitude and all that, and that is why he's coming to you. But on a good day, men, when they see a woman, it's either they've seen the big boobs, or they've seen the big bum, or they've seen a nice shape, or there is something visual that they've seen. And that's the honest truth. Now you get into the relationship and all those things they've seen are all gone. I'm telling you, there's going to be a problem. So looking good is a good business to any woman. I know we can have physical changes. Some things we cannot help, over time. Sometimes it's hereditary, sometimes after having children, there are so many things that can cause the changes. But even at that, no matter what you look like, no matter how you are, look good. It's very important. Men are visual. When they don't see what they like, they start drifting apart from you. And that is the truth. And we need to know this. The main purpose for this show is what can we learn to remedify all these problems we are having. We need to be, factual. We need to be straight up. We need to be truthful with each other. Women, we want you to show us love, affection, something that will make us feel emotional, like, oh, he loves me. That's what we want most times. Sometimes it differs, but in most cases, that's how it works. I'll cite an example. When there's an argument in a house, let's say, there's a heat of the moment, and, you're just angry and everything like that. And the woman like, oh, baby, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. And the next thing, she takes off her clothes. Men, the first thing that gets in their head is, oh. And they kind of forget what just happened, like the fight. And that's the truth. That is if you don't abuse it, because some people are like, any little thing, anything, no, it doesn't work like that. You get what I mean? But that is because men are visual. We women, you can imagine when you're upset with your man, the next thing takes clothes off, like, excuse me, I'm upset with you. I said you did something to me. You've not even apologized. The next thing, all you want is sex. All you know, it will turn to more argument, and that's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. So we need to be truthful with ourselves. So I decided to bring some points, that we can put into practice, so it will help our homes. Some of them are things that I have done personally that have worked for me in the past. There are some issues in marriages that are beyond that and breaks home that sometimes we do not have power over. But there are little things we can do at least to have a sweet home. For our ladies, we need to learn to stop being over available. That's the truth of the matter. Stop being in your man's face all the time. Stop being available all the time. I'm not saying it in a bad way. Let me tell you the way men work. In fact, humans, it's not even men, but it's most practical to men. So I will use this as an example. When you get used to something too much, like let's even use food. When you like rice and plantain, and you keep eating the rice, keep eating the rice. When it gets to a point, you'll be tired of it. You get like so fed up. Enough. You know why? Because rice is always there all the time. So stop being over available all the time. You're not doing anything bad. I can assure you. You're only helping your man to feel like he wants you. When you're not readily available, he wants you more. That's how it works. If you get access to something, you really don't value it. When you don't have too much access to something, that is when you value it. I'm not saying deny your husband. No, we are not talking about denial now. You don't deny your man. No, that is not acceptable. But try to be busy. Try to do your own things. Don't always be like, everything I want to do should be with him. No. It doesn't work like that. You have to be genuinely busy. You cannot feign, busyness when you're not. The man will know. But be genuinely busy. Do your own thing and show you are happy. Without him, sometimes, he will need you more. He will want you more. If most times we're thinking that when you've done something to your man, or your man doesn't want you anymore, or he's feeling distracted, the next thing for you to do is begging, oh darling, I want you, I love you. It doesn't work with men, and that's the truth. Go and research it everywhere. Most men, I would say, maybe not all. Don't be begging for them to be with you. Don't be begging for them to love you. It doesn't work. What works is move back a little bit. Move back a little bit. Let them want you. Men want what they cannot get easily. That's what attracts them. So you're not doing anything to harm your home. Just give them a little bit of space. And while at that, make yourself valuable. Make yourself wanted. Make yourself, let them like, oh, this woman, this is my woman. Oh my God, I want her. Let them feel attracted. Do whatever. Start looking better than what you used to. Start dressing up. See, one thing in life is this. Stop all this. Even if I dress up, if I look good, if he's going to cheat, he's going to cheat. If a woman is going to cheat, she's going to cheat. Definitely, that is the normal thing. But we are talking about building your home, doing things to help your home. Looking good is important. Not readily available is important. Be valuable is important. Add value to your home is important. Don't always be in the receiving end in a relationship. Especially those relationships that we've been in for a while now. We need to learn to be a bit seductive. When you walk around your man, when you walk around your woman, learn to touch romantically. When you pass, oh darling, when you walk, oh sweetie, touch them in nice ways. Touching goes a long way. It helps intimacy. I'm telling you, touching, as little and mild as you think it is, it goes a long way. I'm telling you, you should research it. I'll try my best not to come in and tell you what I have not tried or tell you what I have not researched about. And this thing I'm saying to you, I've tried it. My circle, a little bit of my circle, my friend, my family, we've tried it. It works. So that's a very good thing to do in a relationship. Try and bring your mojo back. For our relationship, let's learn to start appreciating and getting involved in what our other partner does. Example, when your man is doing a particular job, try to know what that job is all about. Try to have an idea. So that when he talks to you about it, you have a clue. That's how they feel connected to you. When you have an idea, they can always come back home and say, oh babe, this happened. Oh my dad did, this happened. And you can talk about it. In that aspect as well, you're building your friendship, you're building your relationship, and you know more about what is going on at work with him. So sometimes when he comes home and he's angry, he's upset, you know what is going on. Because you know what Mr. Ken that I spoke to you about yesterday, that is trying to upset him up, might have upset him today. Let them feel like the head, but you are the neck. Without this neck, the head cannot move. You see, there's no way. Without this neck, the head cannot move. So let them feel like the head, but be there with them. And this I'm going to say, you know, some of our men, they are so much into sport, football and all that, or whatever their preferences are. We need to, you know, I know sometimes it might be difficult, but you need to like their interest. You need to be interested in what they are interested in. Because that is, you know, we just have to do that for them. Men, like I said, they are visual. When they like football and they want to watch the football and you're not allowing it, even you will not have the peace that you want from them. You will not get the happiness you want from them. You will not get that fulfillment you want from them. But give them that little space. You know, let them feel happy if that's what makes them happy. In fact, join in it. I'm like, oh, darling, is that Arsenal playing today? Is that Chelsea playing today? Whatever you know about it, try and discuss. You know, and you know the funniest thing, you see, this is why when boys are watching, you see them talking blah, 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 blah. When you want to talk to them, they really don't want to talk. But when they're with their friends, talking about that sport, be part of it. It will build the relationship. It will. Because you have an idea of it, you can share with them. They want to talk about it with you. You are building your relationship with them. Okay, thank you so very much, everyone. I'm going to leave you here today. We will continue next week on this topic because I think I'm kind of excited about it. You know, anything that makes love work, I love it. You know, so I will be waiting to hear from you. Please comment in the comment section whatever you think is relevant to this topic. Whatever you think we can do to make our home work better. Please put your comment. Let's read. I love you. I'm going to be leaving you today. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye. And have a lovely week ahead. Okay, everyone, how are you all doing? Yes, I just want to show you how I can transform a simple shoe like this. You know, maybe something you've worn and, you know, you just want to change it like this. You can change it to something more beautiful. So sometimes I always buy all this kind of stuff, you know. You can always get them on eBay, Amazon, all kind of the marketplace, all depends. You know, you can get them in all different colors, shapes, and sometimes you can have things in the house that you can actually use. This is my necklace, but it's broken, so I can transform it. So what I use, sometimes I just use no nail or the glue gun. You know, the glue gun, the hot glue gun, you can use it. So you can get your bows in different colors, different sizes, you know, just to transform it and make it more beautiful. You know, sometimes I don't just want to wear what everyone is wearing. Sometimes, or when I want something a while, I just want to give it a little, you know, beauty. So you can use this and just put a little bit of this at the back of it, glue it there. And for this, sometimes I can use it at the back here, glue it, hot glue gun. You can use that, or with that, put it there and glue it together. It will give it something. You can use any of this. You know, that's the fashion tip I've got for you today. So let me show you one that I've already done and what it looks like. This is it. This is the one I've done. You can see, actually this one I use the hot glue gun to transform it, and see how beautiful transformed it is, rather than having it just as plain as that. See, that is it. So that's the fashion tip I've got for you today. Thank you for watching.